Hi, I am Brionna Lashae, owner of Healings of the Ancient Ancestors, and this is the full video for those that wanted to know more about the Galactic Hybrid Program. I'm not the only one doing this. A lot of people do it and go through this program and just don't even know. Like, literally, they have no clue that their body is even going through this. I was blessed to know because how high I started to ascend and started to vibrate, and a lot of stuff that was happening to my body, I was questioning my spirit guides a lot. And I started questioning my higher self, which is my soul. If you don't know that, your higher self is your soul. And I just started questioning her a lot, which is me. And I took out my pendulum and I just started asking questions. So I got another way to contact her, like get answers from her, like direct answers in real time. But I wanted to see, I was paying attention to what she was saying, but I wanted to see with the pendulum. Sometimes you just want that double confirmation, you know what I mean? So, and the pendulum was saying the same thing. So I was like, oh shit. So we started a session and started to, connect. And when my galactic family came in, they confirmed. And I was like, oh my God, I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, I got a baby in me. Still took a few weeks for them to actually tell me what I was having and all those things. I think they wanted to know, literally what or how I would feel. You feel what I'm saying? With knowing all of this information. Because you got to realize this is really a real being inside of you. You feel what I'm saying? And I couldn't really tell my family because they would look at me. They already look at me like I'm freaking weird because of this whole holistic healing journey. And ever since I brought my brother back from the other side and all of that stuff, and everybody looks at me differently. I'm a medicine woman. I don't call myself a shaman or all of that different stuff that you can call me or whatever. I'm a medicine woman. I have more Native American in me than black, but I am Native American and black amongst I think a few other things as well. Anyway, we're going to get into the Galactic Hybrid Program. So here we go. I took notes, y'all, so here we go with it. The pregnancy lasts 4 months. Mine was supposed to last until I don't remember the date that it started. They won't tell me the actual date. But if I went back into my dream journal, I know this one time I was on the ship. And I remember these beings looking at me, and I took notes, but I just can't remember the actual date. I have to go back and check it out though, but that's not important. I was supposed to have her on July the 13th, but she actually was growing so fast. So I do know, and I learned that they start off growing slow, and the older they get into the months, they start growing at a rapid pace. And when I tell y'all, I was already having trouble because I was sleeping in my car at the beginning of the year, and I'm back driving trucks now, so I'm staying in my truck until I get me a place to live. But I'm still having back problems. But when she was inside of me, it was so, oh my God, you guys, I could barely walk. I would have to walk and sit for a second, then walk, sit for a second, then walk. I would cry so much. A lot of people don't have to go through that. Again, I went through that because I was living in my car and it messed my back up. Now this was a huge baby. She was big. I mean, look at her mama, big and beautiful. What you mean? Anyway, so, and she actually does have my DNA. All of my children have my DNA. They all are Andromedan, Pleiadian, and gray. But one, my oldest daughter, she was the first. She is more Andromedan than anything else. My other daughter, middle daughter, and my youngest son are more Pleiadian than anything. I'm not here to teach you about those different star seeds or the star beings or anything. I'm just telling you the name. You can go research it yourself. You can research this program as well. This is a real, true program. I'm telling you, it is real. If you could feel my body right now, you would know that it's real. Anyway, so it lasts around 4 months. I gained a lot of weight, you guys. I have never been this big in my life. I had the gastric sleeve back in 2017. It didn't work for me. Even when I was at my biggest, I was never this big. So now I'm having to drop this baby weight. I will tell you guys that I was only supposed to eat seafood, vegetables, and fruit. So the beginning of the pregnancy, which I didn't know I was pregnant, I was eating different stuff, but trying to still eat healthy. And towards the middle part of it, I started to eat real healthy. See, they didn't really tell me that I was pregnant already. They were telling me I was going to get pregnant in July. Come to find out, no, that's when the baby was going to be born. So I was like, when I started to like question certain things, and I started feeling my body and how my body was feeling, and I'm a super freaking empath, and I would go around pregnant women, and my stomach was imitating the babies that were inside of these pregnant women. And I asked my cousin, like, I remember going to her house, and I asked her, I said, her name is Trey, I said, Trey, is your baby kicking on the left side of your stomach or whatever? And she was like, yeah. I said, oh, I said, I can feel it over here. That's why I was asking. Didn't know I was pregnant and my baby was imitating her baby. These babies are highly intelligent, and I mean highly. Like telekinesis, everything, like all whatever. Anyway, you get it. So again, my back was hurting really, really bad. I had cramps, but I'm gonna tell you why I had cramps. I was taking these vitamins, the mushroom vitamins or something like that, and I guess they weren't sitting well with my body because they were making me cramp like crazy. So I had to stop taking them. My Galactic family told me that that's why I was cramping and to stop, because I thought it was the baby. But they were like, no, just stop taking those. It's not the baby, it's those vitamins. As soon as I stopped taking those capsules, boom, everything was perfect. I was like, oh, except for my back, but you know, hey, it is what it is. I was literally drinking water from the time I woke up that morning to the time I went to sleep. Very, very thirsty baby. Again, she was very intelligent. Look, let me tell y'all something. I could feel her sending me love. Like when I was sad or something, or just going through something, I could literally feel her sending me love. It was like the most beautifulest thing in the world. You know, like it did something like to my legs and to my root and to my sacral chakra. And like it was just so freaking beautiful. Like I will never forget that. I would never forget that. I felt her move a few times. Again, I told you she can imitate other babies that was near me, animals and humans. She came into my reading and she was like, when she was about 3 weeks from the due date, she came into, like, you know, my channel stuff, and she spoke to me and everything, and it was so beautiful. My baby have, like, I don't even want to tell you guys how she look or anything like that, because that's for me to know. But she's beautiful. All of my children are beautiful and unique. Like, they have my hair, they have, like, certain features, but they are galactic beings, you know, and I'm a galactic being just here on Earth in this human body. Anyway, amongst a lot of us other people, some of us are not, some of us are. So don't listen to everybody who's telling you that everybody is a galactic being, because everybody is not from the stars. I hate to tell you that, but everybody is not. In my family that I have right now, like my mom's side, I can tell you who are galactic beings and who are not. I can tell you. And I can tell a lot by a person by looking into their forehead. It's the reason why I wear this heart, this kumkum on my forehead. I have certain gifts, and I'm able to look at a picture or a person in front of me and see certain things in their forehead, their third eye. So anyway, I was a super hornball, y'all. When I tell you I was a super hornball, I didn't want anybody here on Earth. And I mean that. Like, it's other stuff that go on the other side. And like I was saying in my little short video on TikTok, I've been in contact with my husband since he passed away, like 2 days after he passed away. And he comes into my dreams all the time, or I'll astral travel to go see him and his mom, and, you know, like his family, amongst my other family and stuff, just whomever, you know. And but most of the time he's coming to see me in the astral. If y'all ain't never been in the astral, you missing out, baby. You missing out. You better meditate. You better get it together, because y'all missing out on some good stuff. Anyway, I'll leave that part right there. But my breast was sore. I had bruising on my thighs. Like, that's how, when I know that they took me up, or they were dealing with me, 9 times out of 10 they probably took me up to just check on my body and stuff like that. But I would have bruising on my thighs, and it didn't hurt or anything like that, but it would like turn purple or blue or something like that. But, you know, it's just because they checking on the baby, making sure the baby okay, making sure you doing what you were supposed to be doing. You got to realize, we all here on Earth and we're learning. Earth is a school, and a lot of us came down here knowing that we were going to be going through this program, knowing that we were going to have these babies in us. Some of us just forgot, but you signed up for this stuff. And then some of us who are vibrating very high are able to communicate with our spirit team, and they tell us the things that we didn't know. And some of us are blessed to be able to see our scrolls, our what is it called? Our soul contracts and stuff like that. So, but anyway, what else did I have on here? Yeah, so I did put bruising on my thighs, mean I was taken to the ship for testing. It doesn't hurt. I said that already. When she communicated with me, I felt pure love, energy in my root chakra, on my knees. It was like waves of blissful pressure. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. Like, if I started crying for no reason because of all of the hormones and all that stuff just going crazy, like, she would comfort me. You know what I mean? Like, my daughter, comforting me from the inside of me. She can hear everything. So I wanted to listen to City Girls and different stuff and all this other stuff. I couldn't listen to none of that stuff because she could hear everything. You hear me? Everything. Everything. So I had to listen to frequencies and stuff like that. Y'all, this was a beautiful experience for me. What else? So she wanted seafood and watermelon all the time. I gave her so much watermelon. I love watermelon anyway. And seafood. But chicken and turkey was okay. I just didn't do a lot of it, but I did some. And we ate a lot of salmon. Just no red meat at all. I couldn't eat no red meat. So, I actually named her Breland. And I asked her, did she like that name? And she said yes. So you have to realize, like, when she came into the channeled messages, even though she was inside of my body, her spirit or whatever is already a certain age. Like, they're light years ahead of us. So where we would think like a newborn, they're already like 2-3 years old. You feel what I'm saying? But like a newborn inside of my body. You feel me? Like, some of you will get it, some of you won't. If you don't, that's on you, baby. Just maybe rewind this a little bit and think about it. I don't know, meditate on it or something. So she have her other brothers and sisters that's up there that couldn't wait for her to be born and everything, and they're so happy that she's up there. She is actually my 4th hybrid child that I have. I did explain to you guys about the other babies amongst my children that I have in heaven. And yes, I'm saying heaven. I don't believe in hell. I believe hell is a mindset, mind frame, state of mind, however you want to call it. But I know that there's a heaven. I've been there a few times, over and over. And I'm going back a few times, over and over. Anyway, y'all can think I'm crazy all you want to. I really don't give a damn. I used to think, you know, what people thought about me. But then I started to live this life. And I started to travel and see things that I would have never seen here on earth. And I was like, man, these closed-minded people, y'all keep being closed-minded, boo, because I'm telling you, you're missing out on some good stuff. Some good stuff. To be able to go to these places, I was just, the night before I gave birth to my daughter, I went to this place called Middle Earth. And if you've been there, you know. If you haven't, then it's okay. But the sky was full of clear quartz crystals. So if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. There were like 2 rows of clear quartz crystals. Middle Earth has a sky. These clear quartz crystals were floating in the sky. Like, literally beautiful clear quartz crystals. It was just beautiful, like towers. You know, like how you would cut a crystal into a tower, for those who are into crystals like myself. Yes. They were all bunched together, but they were in these neat 2 rows. Hold on, my phone just but they were in like these neat 2 rows, and they were clear quartz, but they kind of had a chrome look to them, like a beautiful chrome look. Like, it's hard to explain, but, and I know, like, I was like in the middle world because of how the doors was opening. They were like, everything was working, like they had technology and all that stuff like that, but it was the rocks, how the doors were open, and it was like rock-like, you know what I mean? Like the Middle Earth, the rocks and stuff. So anyway, get back to this. I said Hold on 1 second, let me read this. Oh, I said no. You are really freaking pregnant. It's just at an aggressive pace. And it was. It was really aggressive. It was really aggressive, you guys. I had to put castor oil in my belly every night and cover it with athletic tape, and also rub it on my stomach for my gallbladder. So being that I'm a holistic healer, for those older individuals, you guys know how we do with that castor oil. From my ancestors to yours, y'all probably don't know, some of y'all, but baby, castor oil do so much for the body. And the reason why I had to put it in my navel is one, two, I won't tell you on here, but when you give birth to a galactic baby, it doesn't come out your vagina like a regular baby would come out, or to cut your stomach in certain places. No, baby, it comes out of your navel. So that's why I had to put that castor oil inside of my navel. And I'm not telling anybody to go out and do nothing crazy or do anything weird or anything. So don't put that on me. Don't say I'm trying to tell you what to do, this and do that, because I am not. I'm just telling you my experience and what I did. Because, some of y'all just... Anyway. And I did this every night before I went to sleep, and I rubbed it on my stomach. So right there where your gallbladder is, I will tell you guys this. They were telling me that I had to get rid of my gallbladder, like they were going to actually do radiation peel to get rid of my gallbladder because it was full of gallstones. Man, I rubbed castor oil on my gallbladder for about 2 months. About 2 months, 2.5, maybe 3 at the most. Just every night, just rub it on there. Get you some in a little dabber thing and rub it on there. And I have no more problems. There's no more gallstones inside of my gallbladder. My gallbladder is perfectly fine. Just letting you guys know. Again, a lot of the healings that I do and then I may speak about, or I may tell my clients about, they're coming from the other side. It's a lot of stuff that I don't know that my ancestors, which are my spirit guides, most of my spirit guides are my ancestors. So, and a lot of them are galactic. I'm also working with the Galactic Federation. I'm not going to go into details about that because it's my business. Completely my business. Me and my children's business. But I am honored. I am grateful for that opportunity, amongst other things. But anyway, and I had something else I wanted to tell you guys. I can't tell you that. I won't tell you that. And I won't tell you that. That's personal. That's between me and my family. Okay, so that about sums up everything I really want to tell you guys about it. If you have any questions, like if it's something that's on Google, I am not answering that. I will go into the questions and try to answer some of them if you have some of them. But I know I was talking pretty fast. I know I was. But this whole, let me put this other phone down. This whole experience for me, you guys, like not having children here and wondering like why my period went off, and I'm only 40, and a few years ago, like my period just went off and didn't come on anymore. And so I didn't want to be like, well, wait a minute, am I having the change? Come to find out, no, they got me in baby mode. So baby mode means they shut all that off and you can only have galactic babies. So until I'm finished having my galactic babies, that is shut off. No matter how much I get involved with someone and it ain't gonna happen, bruh. It ain't gonna happen. Not right now, because I got stuff to do. So for those that are new to the spiritual world, I'm actually going to create a course, literally, and it's not for this part, because this is something that has to be like, you had to have signed up before you came to Earth to do this. You know what I mean? Unless, like, they feel, maybe if they feel like you can do it or whatever, then maybe, I'm not sure how that works. I can't speak on that because I literally don't know. But for those of you that are like new to this side, and you know, you're thinking about, how does this even begin? Like, how did you even get into this? And for those type of questions, that don't know about your spirit guides, that don't know about, you know, like calling on protection for yourself, protecting your energy, protecting just whatever, you know, just those type of things. I'm building something, and I'm taking my time with it because I want to do it right. But I'm building something to like help you guys to embark on that. And I've been testing it on my friends that were straight, and I'm gonna call them Bible thumpers, that I didn't try to change and make them follow me, do this and do that. It's just that me shining my light so bright, they chose to want to know more. And once I told them exactly what to say and who they were saying it to, their whole life just changed. And it changed for the better. You know what I mean? It's like, when you embark on your spiritual journey, everybody is not meant to be on a spiritual journey here. It's good. It's good. But everybody is not meant. But even if you just start on the self-love journey and start loving more, it's going to change your life and other lives and stuff that's surrounding you. And I'm going to have something on the self-love journey as well. But, you know, this is about it for me, because I've been talking for like 27 minutes. And baby, I can talk when it comes to that other side. I can tell y'all some stories. Because see, y'all be thinking because these people have transitioned that they're not there. But y'all have no clue. They are always there. They just don't have their bodies. Because I hear this a lot. And a lot of times I also hear, you know, like when somebody first passed away, everybody want to cry and be so sad because the person passed away. But then after a while, everybody get over the fact that they done passed away. And that's not cool. It's not cool. It's not that they want you to mourn them forever. But it's like, dang, still show some love because they're there. It's like y'all forgetting about them. You know, some of us don't. But a lot of y'all do. And I'm not going to call out the people that I know, because that's my business. But just letting y'all know who y'all are. And some of y'all who don't even know me, probably guilty of doing the same thing. These people are there. They're watching y'all like a movie. There is nothing new under the sun. Just like we be down here on Earth having barbecues and partying and all that, they doing the same thing up there. My husband and his family then was just having a barbecue on the 4th. My husband used to cook here on Earth. He cooking up there. And I talk a lot about my husband because he's always in my life every day. I feel his presence every day. And if I meditate, I can see him every day. His energy every day. When I go to sleep, he's probably there every other day. But anyway, this is it for me, you guys. I love you unconditionally, and there's nothing you can do about that. Y'all like, share, subscribe. It will be more videos on some of everything. Subscribe to my YouTube. Follow me on TikTok And I have a link tree. If you look on here and tap on my link tree, it'll show you everything dealing with me. I always update my link tree first. I love you guys, and there's nothing you can do about that. Bye.